Pregnancy and marijuana use. How will marijuana affect you and your baby? Thank you for taking the time to learn the facts. And we'll start with the basics. Marijuana is made up of shredded leaves, stems, and flower buds of the cannabis plant. It can be smoked, vaped, consumed in foods, or brewed in tea. It's used for pleasure or as an escape. It can also be prescribed for health conditions as medical marijuana. In Pennsylvania, medical marijuana is legal, while recreational use is still illegal. THC is one of many chemical compounds responsible for the high that happens when using marijuana. THC passes from the lungs to the blood to the brain and then throughout the entire body. THC varies in potency, so its strength affects each person differently, and THC can lead to addiction. We know that 1 in 10 people who use marijuana will become addicted. 1 in 6 teenagers if they start using before the age of 18. 1 in 2 if used on a daily basis. So marijuana is an addictive substance, which can cause you to have what we call a cannabis use disorder. Like any other drug, addiction is a process that occurs in the brain. It's a result of the age that someone started using, the amount, frequency, and the potency of the drug. For marijuana, when THC reaches the pleasure center or the limbic system of the brain, dopamine is released. That area reacts the same for marijuana as it does for alcohol, nicotine, or stronger drugs like heroin or cocaine. The hippocampus remembers that euphoria, that relaxed feeling of getting high, and triggers the frontal lobe to drive the behavior to get high again. This is the brain science and how the addicted brain functions. If you are pregnant or thinking about becoming a parent, our goal is for you to have the information you need to make choices that will help you have a safe delivery and a healthy baby. So if you're using marijuana during pregnancy, understand that no amount of cannabis has been shown to be safe to use while pregnant. It should not be used to treat morning sickness or any other pregnancy-related ailment. Because we know that smoking increases carbon monoxide in the mom, which decreases the amount of oxygen that reaches the baby. We know that THC crosses the placenta, reaches the growing fetus, and that THC can cause a baby to be born prematurely or born at a lower birth weight than normal. We also know for a fact that THC passes from the mom through the breast milk to an infant, and up to 6 days after the mom's last use of marijuana. And since THC can affect the baby's brain development, as they grow, it can cause issues with attention, memory, and problem solving, and can affect their ability to learn. So a couple of things to remember. The chemical THC in the marijuana is responsible for the feeling of being high and also the risk of addiction. THC can vary in potency or strength, so you never really know how it's going to affect you. And no matter how it's ingested, THC is addictive. Addiction to any substance can be difficult to overcome. So if you're pregnant and using marijuana, there is a risk to the health of the baby, because the mom's marijuana use passes to the fetus through the placenta. THC is also passed to baby through the breast milk up to 6 days after mom's use. And mom's marijuana use can alter the baby's brain development, affecting them when they're older, so they may struggle to learn in school. And also remember this, the best choice you can make is to not start to smoke or vape cigarettes or marijuana. It's a risk and not worth the unknown long-term effects it could have on you or your baby. If you think you have a cannabis use disorder, do seek out help to quit. It will be easier to do before the addiction becomes too strong. If you or someone you love is struggling with drugs or alcohol, the Cambria County Drug and Alcohol Program can help. Call 814-536-5388 or visit CambriaDrugAndAlcohol.com. The Cambria County Drug and Alcohol Program and the Learning Lamp encourage you to view additional videos on alcohol use while pregnant and nicotine use through smoking or vaping while pregnant as well. Thank you for listening, and we wish you and your baby the very best of health.